What's going on, guys? It's DG back with another video. Today, I'm super excited to give you guys a performance review on these bad boys right here. These are the new Nike Zoom Freak 5s, so let's get right into it. Starting off with the traction is extremely good. I would give it like almost a 9, so an 8.5, 9 out of 10. The only gripe with it is that it's not durable outdoors, and I'll get to that soon. And it also picks up a little bit of dust, especially if you're playing on a bad court. So I played in these so much that I liked them enough to bring them outdoors yesterday. That's the overall performance, obviously, at the end, and once I go break down every single thing. But this shoe is just, I really like it. So I brought it outdoors, and the cushion feels really nice. And what I found out is that the traction is not very durable. It's already breaking down after 1 to 2 hours. And I was playing like threes, not too high intensity, but I was playing kind of fast just to test out the shoe. And yeah, you guys can see it's not too durable, especially right here. And y'all can see my left shoe as well. It's not too durable. It's already a little bit separating. So I would say that the traction is an 8.5, 9 out of 10. Just don't bring it outdoors. That's what I would recommend. It's not as durable as like the GT Cut 2. On clean floors, on dusty floors, inside the gym, these are really nice, guys. These have a loud squeak, really good bites. You do have to wipe from time to time, but that's with all basketball shoes. So I'm gonna give it like an 8.5, solid 9 out of 10. Moving up the shoe, talking about the cushion. So the cushion, a designer from Nike who designed this shoe DM'd me and told me that it was a Cushlon midsole coupled with top-loaded forefoot Zoom Air. I didn't know the Zoom Air part in the forefoot, but I didn't know the Cushlon part. So I was really thankful that he told me that. And guys, the cushion is my favorite part about this shoe because it feels super duper smooth, super smooth. Like, and coupled with the fact that this is super lightweight, the cushion, the traction it's just a really good guard shoe. So specifically about the cushion, this Cushlon is pretty soft, especially in the heel, in the forefoot as well. You can really feel it. The top-loaded Zoom Air unit though is pretty minimal. I don't know the size of it, but it's nothing too noticeable. However, it is so comfortable that it will, for good guards, you will feel a little bit bouncy because of just how nice this cushion setup is. The one word to describe it that I've been using so far is smooth. This feels super smooth, and I would honestly rock this casually because of how comfortable it is. It provides a lot of court feel, a lot of responsiveness, just because that forefoot is nothing crazy. So guards, shooters, shifty players even, will actually really like this shoe in my opinion. It consists of what I believe is screen mesh on this red upper, and then it also has like this synthetic leather. I don't even know what it is, but it also features these containment straps in the forefoot in the lacing system, so that when you cinch up the laces, it keeps your forefoot and midfoot more contained, which is really nice. So the overall materials are nothing to complain about. I also really like this Nike Air. It's just not premium. However, when I talk about the materials, I also talk about the weight, and it is a very lightweight shoe, guys. Super duper lightweight. Like guards, you will love these, and I also think big men will really like these as well. Fit is true to size. That's what I would recommend, especially for fast guards and shooters. And y'all have seen me play before, like kind of my play style where I'm kind of like a scoring guard a little bit. Like I would recommend true to size just because you want something more one-to-one and performance fit. However, it does fit tightly in the midfoot. So I would recommend, if you are a wide footer, try it on in stores or even just go a half size up. I am a wide footer. Like I literally take out the insole for every shoe and then put my foot in it. And like comparing it, like my foot is always like outside of the last in the insole. It go true to size for this model, and that's what I would recommend, especially for my play style. It fit pretty narrow in the beginning, so I do recommend breaking the shoe in, not only for the fit, but also for the cushion, because you really get a lot out of that Cushlon in my opinion. Like it feels really smooth and nice once you break it in cushion-wise, but also for the fit, especially if you're a wide footer or semi-wide, like you kind of have to break this shoe in regardless if you go half size up, just because the lacing system is not completely straight, it is a little bit curved, and it is pretty tight in the midfoot. So overall, go true to size, but if you have a very wide foot, then go up half a size or just try it on in stores. The support, I never really had issues. It is a pretty like wide shoe in the forefoot, and I never really had problems doing like Euro steps in the paint or planting in the paint, because I plant a lot, like heavy step in the paint when I'm doing my layups, or like a jab step. I love doing jab steps. So this shoe provided a lot of support in my opinion. The upper and these containment straps like really help lock my foot in as well. But in terms of the lockdown, the only complaint I have is that this is a very low shoe. So I did have some heel slip in the beginning and I didn't like that. However, once I broke it in, it felt so much better and I didn't really notice it. And I eventually came to the point where I didn't have any lockdown issues. So my only gripe about this shoe really is how low it is. And I don't like the heel sculpting or like even the heel counter. I don't think it's that good, because especially if you like go a half size up, because I could have easily went a half size up because of my foot and how wide it is. But if I went a half size up in these, I feel like I would have had like a KD15 heel slip problem, and I don't want that. So that's my only gripe about the shoe, is that I don't like the sculpting. There's not really a lot of padding in the back either. I don't like the back portion of this shoe in terms of the sculpting and how it fits. And one thing I think about is that Luka 1 sculpting in the back. I really like that because it really locked you in. But for these, I think they were going for a super duper minimal design for Giannis. And once I broke it in, with all of that said, these are still really, really good. I didn't have any lockdown issues really. So I would only preface that if you do go half size up, you may have some heel slip, but other than that, the lockdown is pretty good. In terms of overall playability, y'all, these are super nice, super smooth, very comfortable. I felt great driving, I felt great shooting. I didn't feel not confident pretty much ever. Like, these are a shoe I would actually like play in for real. Like, these are really good. The only reason why a lot of people dislike them, honestly, is because of the looks. Because these look like a bowling shoe. Look even better in person than in pictures, in my personal opinion. So these are really nice, guys. I would really recommend that you guys get these, especially if you're like a guard who wants to try out a new shoe. And honestly, these have my stamp of approval. These do. After breaking them in, feel super duper smooth. And one underrated part too is that these probably have the most casual appeal out of his entire signature line. Like, I would rock these, you know, casually with shorts probably, not with jeans probably, but depends on the colorway. But these are very comfortable, good traction, adequate support. The only kind of gripe that I have is like this sculpting in the heel, and it's a super duper low shoe. You know, Nike was going for a more court feel shoe, and this definitely provided on that. And you guys know how I like my court feel, especially in the forefoot. So yeah, guys, I would actually recommend this shoe to y'all. I say actually because I am surprised at how good this model is, because the 3s and the 4s, like, they were good shoes, but they weren't shoes for like my play style per se. Like, I didn't feel like I could do like crossovers and like go behind the back and pull up for 3, because that's like my play style. But these do that for me. And like, I don't know y'all, but these low-key remind me of like a Kobe 5 a little bit, because the Kobe 5 has like that Cushlon and then the Zoom Air. These feel like a little bit of a worse version of a Kobe 5, because the Kobe 5 has better fit, better cushion really. But these have like a very nice heel to toe transition. I feel very comfortable playing in these. Like, y'all have seen me play, so I don't know what else to say, y'all. These overall score, I'm gonna give it like a 8.5, 9 out of 10 overall. Like, this is a shoe that I would get more colorways in. Only downsides to sum it all up is, like, I don't like the sculpting in the heel. I feel like it could have locked your foot in better in the heel portion. And the durability is pretty bad on this shoe. These are just, I wouldn't recommend for outdoors because they're just not durable. You guys see, it's kind of already separating. And if I pull it just a little bit, it's gonna separate. And overall, y'all, this is a very light shoe. It looks good in my opinion, very sleek, has great potential for great colorways, very good traction in my opinion. You do have to wipe from time to time, but that's normal. Aesthetics are nice, as I mentioned. Cushion is super duper smooth. Like, guys, I would actually really recommend this shoe to y'all. So let me know what you guys think of the Nike Zoom Freak 5. I will leave an affiliate link down in the description if you do decide to cop these, which I actually really recommend, because this is a shoe that I would pick over a lot of shoes. Like, these feel more lightweight to me than the Ja 1s, which is kind of crazy. And the traction is really good. Cushion is super duper smooth, very comfortable shoe. So I will leave an affiliate link down in the description below. If you do decide to cop, I would really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe and like this video because it really helps me out, keeps me motivated to give you guys more content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.